It's time for my February Plan With Me for my Lunar Bullet Journal and Spiritual Bujo. For February, I decided to continue the tree line theme for my monthly overview that I've been using for the past few months. I'm really enjoying reflecting what the trees look like in my journal as the months change here in Michigan. In the upper left-hand corner, I have a section for my monthly goals, and in the lower left, a section for my future plans. My monthly mantra for February is, "The ox eat grass." I chose this quote because this month one of my goals is to eat vegetarian, and I wanted to remind myself you can indeed be strong while eating a plant-based diet, just like the ox. Now I'm adding the lunar phases to my calendar. I'm using a silver metallic marker this month along with the black SuperTips markers from Crayola. Each tree is an important date or appointment. Later on, I'll be filling in the rest of my tree line calendar as more dates and appointments come. On the next 2 pages, I have my Letters to the Universe spread. This can be a daily gratitude log, but what I like to do is just use it as a place to open a dialogue with the universe and with my inner self to say thank you for various things or just to write out my feelings. This can be a daily practice that uses one line, or it can be an as-needed practice that is less frequent but takes up more lines in your journal. Now for the lunar part of the spiritual bullet journal. I begin with my Practical Tarot New Moon Lunar Goal Setting spread. If you'd like to see how I use this spread, I'll leave a link in the description down below and up in the cards. On the opposite page, I'm writing out a section for challenges I'll face the second moon of the year, and next to that, my goals for the second moon. Directly below, I have a section called How I'm Going to Do It. And at the very bottom of the page, I have a range of dates that span the lunar month. This is my tracker for the mantras that I will come up with after filling out the Practical Tarot New Moon Journaling Prompt spread. For the second new moon of the year, I wanted to use pink and gold to give my layout a light and bright feeling. I was also inspired by Sailor Moon when I was planning this one out. I start off with a section for my intention for the lunar month, which I'll determine in my second new moon lunar goal setting video. I've left 8 spaces for each of the moon phases to write the mantras that correspond with each phase and how they relate to my intention. The inner ring is left for more tracking throughout the lunar month. Let me know down below if you'd like to see a video on how I use the spread to journal with the moon phases and how I use the mantras in tandem with my intentions. And now I'm going to wrap up this lunar journaling section with 2 very simple pages: my monthly action steps to achieve my goals and my mid-month check-in. The next 2 pages are my end of the month pages. First, I have the Unravel Your Month check-in and my lunar review to look back at what worked, what didn't, what to improve, and what my biggest wins were. And a little reminder at the bottom of the page to review my spiritual goals so that they stay top of mind. If you'd like to see what I use for my daily planner, check out the tour of my Dragon Tree Rituals for Living Dream book and planner. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Next, I'm going to continue the Hygge challenge from my January plan with me. Each time I complete one of the items off the list, I'll use a stamp marker to check it off and also draw it on the day it was completed. I'm so glad that you chose to spend your time here with me today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.